Hello, if you work closely with Jira every day, this video is for you. I'll explain you how GQL, Jira Query Language works. I'm going to show you how to find any Jira issues for 30 seconds with help of GQL. Whether you manage small team or dealing with enterprise level projects, GQL knowledge can save you a lot of time every day because you will increase speed of searching of any issues in Jira, and you will earn new skills how to build custom dashboards and different boards. By the end of this video, you'll have completely knowledge about how GQL works. I'll share with you prompt for AI chats which can generate GQL for you, and I will show my examples of GQL queries so you can start use it in your projects immediately after watching this video. Welcome back to PsyPM channel. I am Oleg. My superpower is learning fast, and I use it to break down complex topics into small and actionable items. And I built this channel to help people master AI, social psychology, Jira, and other tools and web applications for project management in software development or other business areas. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit notification bell. I post practical videos for project managers every week. Also, I post shorts videos about some project management terms daily. So subscribe and let's go. Today, I will focus on GQL filters in Jira. And I will show you GQL schema, how to build any filter you need. I'll show you prompt for ChatGPT or other AI bot chat, which can generate any GQL query you need. And at the end of video, I'll show you real examples of GQL queries, which I use, so you can immediately start use them for your projects. When to use GQL filters? When you need to build some complex logic with AND or NOR operators, when you need to group some data and to check by some sensitive days or by custom fields. Or you need to build reusable filters or generate some automatic reports or dashboards or create Jira boards. In these cases, yes, you need to know GQL. But if you're general, you're not manager, you're like stakeholder or I suppose developer, which don't need a lot of filters, you can use basic filters. Left in comments, do you use GQL or basic filters before we continue? But stay with me if you want to know about what is GQL and how to use it. Let's go. Jira Query Language. It's a tool to search Jira database for the fields you need to find, or for the rules you need to find, or for the group of tasks you need to execute from the Jira database. You need GQL when you manage project with hundreds or thousands of issues, or you are building reports or custom dashboards based on Jira data, and basic functionality default filters is not enough for you. When you need to be able to save a lot of filters or to generate custom Jira boards based on some filter results. In this case, you must know what is GQL. But if you're a stakeholder or you just need to review tickets assigned for you, you pretty well can use Jira default filters. To use GQL, you need to understand simple logic how it works. To build it, you need to have three parts: Jira field like entity, operator, and this field value. For example, for project field values, it's project names in Jira. For priorities, values are all of priority you have configured in Jira account. And for issues, it's all issue keys you have in Jira. For issue type, it's all issue type like bug, task, user story, or epic. This is fields, this is values. Operators, this is how you want to filter. There are main four operators: equal, in, not equal, and not in. And when you need to filter by single exact value from this field, you use equal operator. For example, you want to select only one project from all of projects in your Jira, you need to type project equal project name, marketing website. But when you need to filter out by one or more values in the list, for example, you need to have priorities high and critical, you type in priority, in high and critical, you separate by comma the values you need. When you need to exclude something, you use not equal, and when you but for one value, and when you want to exclude a lot of values, you use not in. To build a GQL request, you need to know field, operator, and value. And then we have two important operators, or and and. Let me show in Jira how it works and how to use or and operators. First, you need to go how to get to the filter menu. You can scroll to the left and use filters button, but I prefer go to search, type any letter over here and press enter. This is the fastest way to go to GQL filter I use. Let's select project equal. Jira helps you and can find list of all your projects. Let's type this one and run it. So you see we have all tasks from this project. And let's type and operator, issue type is epic. You see, first Jira run this filter and display all tasks from this filter. And when we try find for issue type is epic, list is empty because in this project we don't have any epics. But when we switch it to or and press search, it will show us all the issues from this project plus all the epics from our whole Jira. You see, we see all the epics and list of these projects. That's the difference between or and and. If or, we will receive results for the first request plus the results for the second request. And if we use the and, we will see only results which are true for first request and for the second request. So that's pretty all. You must to understand Jira field operator and field value and when to use or and and. If you know these basics, you can pretty well do GQL requests and use it in your job. But there is a more easiest way to build GQL queries right now in 2025. You can use AI for it. You can use any chatbot to build query for you. And I prepare a prompt. And this prompt can be used for AI chatbots to generate a GQL query. And also you can read it and understand main requirements for GQL you need to know to build it. First, you need to use proper GQL syntax with correct operators. You need to know what is operators and how to use it. Then you need to use quotes around values that contain spaces. This is important thing. So look, you see, when we have project name CI/CD pipeline for microservices, it's in quotes. When I remove the quotes, let's do like that. When I remove the quotes, Jira doesn't understand that this is the project name. So you need to have all values where you have more than one word or spaces in quotes, so Jira can understand what are you looking for. Then use current user for references to the logged in user. For example, you want to build filter with tasks assigned to you. You can type assignee equal and type your ID and press enter. But when you share this filter to another guy, he will also see only tasks assigned for you. But you can add the value current user, and if you share this filter with another person, when he executes it, he will see only issues assigned to him. That's a trick. You must understand and know how to use and or operators. You must know the logic for that. And the rest text is rules for AI how to build the prompt. And let's test it. I prepare a request. I need to find a task where I logged time yesterday. Build GQL query for me. Let's go to some free AI chatbot. Let's open new one and run it. And as you see, even you just build your request in normal language without any specific prompt, it works. Sorry. And you can run it. Current user, work log date, start of the date. Let's type 2 days. Oh, you see. But when you try this example, it will also generate the same query, but difference is when you use this prompt, you can just receive query results and they will work. You can use it in free Grok version or in ChatGPT or Claude paid version in projects feature. When you create a project, name it GQL Jira filters. You add instruction for him with prompt I save you, and just made a request, and you will immediately receive the query you need. So that's right now the easiest way build a GQL queries. You just need to understand, as I told you, your fields and your needs in GQL, and any of AI chatbots can help you with it. Let me know in comments, do you use any AI chatbots to build GQL queries? And let's go to my examples. I prepare for you couple examples of basic GQL requests. You can save, copy. I left them in comment to this video, and you can use them immediately. Let's test couple of them. So first, assignee current user. As I told you, it can help you to show all the tasks assigned for the user. And issue tab is bug and priority is high. It's custom request when two of the rules must be true, and it shows all the bugs with high priority. I have only one in my Jira database. Then work log date, start of day -1 day. This is very cool GQL. By this parameter 2 days, you can measure and find all issues your developers were working yesterday or a few days ago. And if you don't have tempo extension in Jira, this request can help you quickly understand what did the developers do yesterday, or it can help you understand did they log time correctly or no if its value is empty. Then created more than 7 days or created more than exact date. I added these two examples to show you that you can use this minus number of days operator, and it will calculate number of days backwards from now, and you can use exact date field in Jira. You can choose whatever you want. Then project in and issue type. So in this example, I showed you that you can use two ways how to display, how to search for a project. First, you can use project code. In my example is KWV. I don't have it. Sorry. Let's try. You see CP. Yes. So you can use project code. And let's remove second attribute. You can use CP, and also you can use project name. comma, and automated reports. So it works in both ways. To find a project, you can use or code or the project name, but in quotes. Remember about quotes. You see, it works in both ways. Then I add also some assignee. You can put assignee name, but there is also one point about the names. In Jira, every user has own Jira ID. Yes, and when you, for example, copy this request and let's paste it here, you see instead of the name Oleg, Jira copied Jira ID. For all assignees, Jira use their IDs to filter by assignee. So my recommendation, when you have project from 10 or 20 users, even two, save each Jira user assignee ID to some table so you can get quick access for it. The best way is to do it in Confluence, because if you work closely with GQL filters, you will need this Jira ID to quickly find the assignee you need. Yes, Jira over here can help you to find assignee by name, but build a table with Jira IDs. It can save you a lot of time, my own recommendation. And over here I add some more filters. You can try and play with it. And over this one is the filter I use for backlog and task we are working in. So first I have filter to select the projects we are working on. I don't need completed tasks except tasks which were completed for example, next month. Sometimes I use month, sometimes 2 weeks. Then I add filter to not display epics and add some labels dev team. It's our rules for task for developer. We have this label. And then I filter out some epics in Jira I don't want include in reports. It's epics for templates. And then this filter exclude from this list all tasks assigned for current sprints. So I manually change these sprint numbers every sprint. And then I have this OR operator. And in this case, I am adding to this report list of tasks, because this one from row 2 to 7, it is my backlog. And row 8, it's tasks which are assigned for current sprint, like not in backlog. So I use this filter to build, to get the data for backlog report and for actual sprint report. My 5 tips I can recommend about using GQL queries. So first, start with simple queries and build them, like build query, test it, and add new rules for that. Like you in this case, like test row by row, one request by second request, and be sure that they filter out the exactly issues you need to find. Then save your favorite queries. Use Jira filters ability to save, when you can just press save filter and save it, and use Confluence to save it. When you have a lot of queries for different purposes, it can be hard to find them here. Build a Confluence document and add all the queries there. Use GQL Builder. If you learn how to use queries, you can switch to this basic one, and you can play first with basic filter. You can filter out what do you need, and then switch to GQL if my video is not enough for you to understand how GQL works. Test before you trust. So as I told you, run a query, test it, and if it's valid, only after you can use it. And document your complex query. Yes, I'm saying it twice because it's very important. You can spend a lot of your time, but forget to save it or document it, and then you will build it from scratch, from the beginning. So use Confluence to save your queries, and use any other tool to save them and not forget. I prefer Confluence. It's the safest way to save it. And that's pretty all. Now you have everything you need to master GQL filters in Jira. I show you the simple three-part schema: field, operator, value. Uh, you can save AI prompt to generate any GQL query instantly. I show you my examples how to use GQL queries below. And GQL can transform your work with Jira. I believe it can save you a lot of time and can simplify some projects. Uh, Here's my recommendation what to do right now. Copy AI prompts I show you. Pick a couple examples from my video and test it in your Jira. Uh, Generate some GQL queries with help of prompt. Test them in your Jira instance and save them if you like or see that some of them is useful for you. Also, I have a video about how to configure sprints in Jira, and knowing GQL queries can help you to build the sprint board you need. If this video helped you to become better in GQL queries, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Do you use GQL queries in your project management, or how do you want to use them after watching this video? Thank you again for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.